It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And another week is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Nix now to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Carr starting with a throw. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Another run for Kamara. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. That's into the hands of Moreau. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Riley Moss with that tackle.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Third and 4 coming up now. They give to Kamara, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 4th down punt upcoming, Bronk, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're set up at the 35 now. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
It's Nix out of the pistol. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. Nix from the gun. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Denver! So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Right down. Right down.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Sent down by Cody Barton. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Carr here from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. Oh, trying for a lobby, but it's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down, Denver.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
He's got it at the 6. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Give to Williams from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Leads to 3rd
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And they're going to take over possession. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's looking number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nicks off the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Nicks. And he can't reel it in, incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This 32 yards out on the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Shaheed now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Kamara gets it. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints who have it, 2nd and 9. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going And then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be their football coming up. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nick's looking to throw. Finding Reynolds. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Taking a deep shot here. Oh, it's an interception! Colson Adebo's got it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Broncos 13, Saints nothing.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over on 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Rattler. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Kamara running out of the gun. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Riley Moss with that tackle.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos push the lead to 20.
Saints nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
Shaheed now to return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Now Rattler. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Second and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing on third and long. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first.
Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? TEAM. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback and took that linebacker to deliver on the other end a critical takeaway.
Williams now on first and 10. And he gets this forward to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On second down, a run with Williams. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have third and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal.
You love a huddle, Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They try again with Williams. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Shaheed now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a run with Kamara. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
It's pretty obvious this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Another run for Kamara. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Broncos get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. It's Broncos football, and they should be able to coast right through this 4th with that kind of lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good. First.
Well, look at here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Estime with another carry. He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
They'll go again with Estime. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is Estime, and he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They give inside to Estime, and he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Call it a couple of yards, and it's 4th down and 5. Bertolet able to knock it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Shaheed now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Now! 180!
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Misfire there, couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Later 2!
From the shotgun, Carr. Forced out to his right. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Later 8!
Pistol snap to Carr. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Now a handoff for Estime. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Here's Estime up the middle. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6.
Yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Running it here with Estime. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official.